Hi, my name is Elijah Jamerson, and this is my multi-genre paper presentation. So, why did I choose the text that I did? I chose The Sandbox by Edward Albee and A Family Supper by Kazuo Ishiguro. Um, I chose them, honestly, because they were kind of a last resort. I originally wanted to do the yellow wallpaper and another text, but yellow wallpaper was taken, and then I realized I could have still used it, but it was, already too late. But like in the end, I was really grateful that I chose the text I did because I ended up actually really liking them. And at first, I was like, "Ew, I don't even want to do these." But yeah, I'm glad I chose what I did. How did I go about choosing them? I knew for a fact that I wanted to do a drama since like we hadn't done anything about dramas yet. So I went there and I looked at the list of dramas and I was like, The Sandbox seems pretty interesting. And I read it and I realized, okay, so like there's a type of family thing going on here. So I went through the short stories 'cause I didn't want to do a poem. I went through the short stories and I tried to find one about family, and of course I saw A Family Supper, so I was like, okay, I could probably use that one and compare them. After choosing my text, how did I begin my project? So I read both the texts many times over a course of a few days, and like I wanted to make sure that I fully grasped everything that I was reading, and like had a full understanding about like everything in the text. And then I used a table that we were given by Miss Collum to um, try to organize my thoughts a little bit and like pick things that I thought were similar and things that I thought were different. I made a Venn diagram at one point, but it kind of fell apart, so I gave up on it. Where did I do my research and what did I search for? I spent a lot of my time on Britannica. Everything came from the ERC, of course. I was on there, and Credo references. I was on both of those. And on Britannica, I tried to compare like the authors and their backstories, trying to find things similar, but there was nothing. So um, I then started focusing on trying to compare the themes because that what I wanted that to be like my whole selling point. Did I pre-write and create an outline? I did, but only for the introduction. Big mistake. Everything else was just like trial and error. That was something I should not have done. Did I learn anything new? Um, I was like, no. I mean, like I did learn about nuclear families a little bit, but honestly, nothing. Can't really think of anything that like stood out to me that I didn't really know before. What would I do differently? Definitely try to manage my time better. Uh, I really messed up and saved everything that I did for this paper like last minute. Big mistake. Like I said earlier, like it's not a good thing to do. And I would probably try to organize my thoughts more instead of just writing like an outline, only doing an introduction, and then spend more time researching as well. But that all falls under time management. Everything was last minute. My thesis was, though, The Sandbox by Edward Albee. It's a play, and A Family Supper by Kazuo Ishiguro is a short story. These two works are alike in theme, and both were influenced by their historical context, but used different literary devices to discuss similar issues. Kind of a long thesis, sorry. My evidence to support my thesis, the selling, like, what I wanted to be the main focus of the thesis was definitely the theme. And so I made sure like when I read them like fully understood the theme. And The Sandbox has a theme about lack of love and care in families, and then Family Supper has a theme around like estrangement after a death in a family, like how a family will drift away after losing someone that was very important to the family. And that's my whole presentation. I don't really know how to end it, so like bye.